Hi, my name is Allainah and this is Excalibur Healing. I have been a liver flushing and parasite cleansing practitioner for over 12 years. Today's question is this: can diabetics do a liver and gallbladder flush? And my answer to you is this: yes. The original protocol written by Andreas Moritz calls for apple juice, which contains high amounts of malic acid to soften the gallstones when preparing to do the flush. And if you are diabetic, then you know that you don't really want to be ingesting that much sugar. So what we can do instead is use something called food grade malic acid powder, which you can find on Amazon. And it's very inexpensive. And basically it has no calories, no sugar. And you just add 1 teaspoon of this powder to 1 quart of water and you drink this per day. You can also add a dropper full of stonebreaker tincture, which contains a South American herb called Chanca piedra, and this is used to also break down gallstones and kidney stones. So if that's an issue that you've had before, then you're kind of getting a 2-for-1 on that. And you would just drink this mixture with the malic acid and the stonebreaker for the 5 days during your prep phase of the cleanse. You can add lemon juice. You could add a bit of juice to it if you wanted it to be a little bit tastier. The malic acid powder is pretty sour. So whatever you feel comfortable with doing, but no, you do not need to drink apple juice to prepare for this flush. So that's really good news for diabetics, for people on a carnivore diet, for people eating keto, for people who just don't want to drink that much sugar in one day. There are options. When you are preparing your olive oil drink, and this calls for using a 1-to-1 combination of olive oil and grapefruit juice. Again, if you don't want to consume juice, you can use lemon as the citrus, or you can just skip that part of the drink altogether, because really it's just the high fat content drink from the oil that is going to be triggering the bile release, which is going to bring out all of the gallstones with it. So the citrus is really just to add extra contractions to the organs, but it's really not necessary to trigger that bile release. So again, if you're keto, carnivore, diabetic, and you don't want to consume that grapefruit juice, you don't have to. You can use lemon instead. And so those are some options for that part of the cleanse as well.